Hello, welcome back to another Film Team 6 commentary video. Today we are doing the action masterpiece Heat 1995, also known as John Thick Part 3, the final chapter. I'm Mac Lacson, director, writer, star, and editor and VFX artist of this very film. And I'm joined here with special guest star.
I'm Dylan Lacson. I don't know what I'm credited as in this movie. I think I kind of just helped out a little bit with everything.
You're DP.
Am I DP? Okay. I'm not even sure if that's entirely accurate. I think you were more of a DP on this one. Because this is very much his movie. I just kind of helped him kind of like realize his vision here, I suppose. So where are we right now, Mac?
So right now we are in Grand Central Station in New York City. I know I've been getting a lot of complaints about this movie and that the title sequence goes on for about 2 minutes. There is a reason for that. It's because this was meant to be a feature-length, full feature film with, a lot.
Not just a feature film, but I bet 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Heat length,
Crime epic.
Prince of the City, Sidney Lumet epic.
Yep. But because of COVID, it had to get relegated down to a 10-minute short over the span of 3 years.
That's right. So you basically, this is almost like Boyhood over here because we kind of start filming at what, 2019?
2020. It was conceived in 2020.
Okay, so January 2020. And then the shoot would extend all the way up until 2022, right?
2023.
Oh, shit. Okay, 2023.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So that's like a 3-year span over there. Yeah. And you see them basically hit puberty as the movie goes on. You see them go through different hairstyles, weight loss, weight gain. We get married in between. Someone's wearing a wedding ring. No, okay, that part's not true.
Yep. But actually, because of the fact that it had to be short, I intend to cut this whole title scene out. But Mr. Dees over here said, keep the New York footage in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does add to the... I mean, you were kind of going, okay, so what do you want to accomplish with this movie? You're trying to make a gritty, urban, Michael Mann-style crime epic. So obviously you got to have your city landscape horn, basically. So 2 different cameras used with this one. We had the Sony consumer, what was it? Sony Handicam.
No, the big one. That's the big Sony.
Oh, well, now for the New York shots, though.
Okay, yeah. So 3.
So 3 cameras. We had the Sony Handicam, 4K, and then what's the big one called?
It's technically a handy cam also.
Okay, and then we have the Blackmagic pocket silver camera, 4K.
Shot in anamorphic now.
Shot in anamorphic, yep.
Well, partially in anamorphic, not fully anamorphic.
And we even have some scenes that are shot on our phone.
Yeah. So, so 4 cameras.
Was Michael Mann kind of known for using like multiple cameras? Because you know how in Collateral we have scenes that seem kind of filmy and others that seem more digital.
Like
or was the entire thing shot?
No, it was. Yeah, there's some like exteriors digital, interiors film.
Okay, so I think it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. And how it looks like shit.
Some scenes look very compressed. Compressed to hell. Oh, we got dead pixels. Yeah. Dead pixels over here. Which are smoothened out, as you can see that weird blur effect in the upper left screen.
But I guess you could say it's evoking the 2000s man digital style.
As per usual, we only have about 1, 2, 3, 4 henchmen, so we have this kind of effect over here where 2 run in front and then like another 2 kind of enter the house.
Yeah.
And you're going to see another staple of Film Team 6. You're going to see the same 3 or 4 guys die like at least 10 times. Die and respawn 10 times. Sometimes in the same clothes, too. This shot was my idea, though, to have him kind of like breach the door. Like
and you can see the line in the background, too.
Mm-hmm. So we kind of have to add our little... I think no matter what movie, what genre we're doing, be it action, drama, thriller, romantic comedy, we will always... just need to have some random
horror sequence.
Just a random horror sequence. One day we're going to make a romantic comedy or a musical or something, and just it's going to be some random out of nowhere unsettling moment. Boom! Love that.
That was our first bad dummy effect.
Our first bad dummy, another staple of Film Team 6. We love bad dummies, and yes, we know they are bad dummies, but that just really adds to the charm. I think almost every single one of our movies has had a bad dummy, except maybe High Impact. So any other talking points you'd like to get across?
It's all mainly the feature. It's all talking about the feature.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, basically this entire movie that you're watching right now was supposed to be the opening scene of the feature, and it was actually supposed to take place before John Thick 1, because after this, where I get shot and killed by huge ass, he's actually meant to knock me out, and that'll lead to the opening scene of John Thick 1, where I'm tied down to the chair and stuff. But, we didn't get to do everything after that, so now it's just chronological.
We had a compromise. It was either we make his 1-2 hour John Thick Part 3 feature-length film, or we do the rest of the 5 shorts and 1 2-hour feature we've made since. So I'd say it was a fair trade-off.
I don't think so.
No, to him we lost. This is like more. This is like Leone Stalingrad. We lost. Or was it Leningrad? We lost a masterpiece. Oh, we can clearly see Landon gain about 30 pounds of muscle.
This is 3 years after.
3 years later. Yep. Now that was just a lazy effect. You just pulling the knife out of his head, which is just there I am. Wait, is this the first time I showed up?
Yeah, I believe so.
Who was this supposed to be?
No, that's always just supposed to be some random guy. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be David first, but he's never free.
This is the first time I would end up replacing David for an action movie.
Well, at least we didn't get to shoot a scene at all.
And now we're about to see a significant upgrade.
Cool.
And we're going to go back to anamorphic. It just rained earlier that evening, so I mean later when he goes out, you'll see we got these reflective dark streets over there. Yeah, because that is a Michael Mann kind of technique that he likes to do. He likes to wet his street, so it adds the kind of extra layer of reflection and lighting, because our characters are not being lit from the ground and from the ground level and below the ground level into the streets. So look at that, just a really beautiful atmospheric shot over there. What other Mann movies kind of have that? I mean, Thief is the only one where I noticed it. Is it just kind of something that's constant throughout his career, or is it just Thief?
I'm not sure.
Well, either way, I think these are some of the best shot sequences of any of our movies. So yeah, I guess note to any amateur filmmakers out there, if you want to look at beautiful kind of atmospheric street shots, get a wet. Okay, and here we're about to pay homage to one of our favorite kind of So Bad It's Good.
So Bad It's Good.
Legitimately good B movies.
Blood Debts.
Boom.
Unfortunately,
age 69.
As much as we love our bad dummies, we can't really blow them up.
Yeah. We couldn't actually blow up Kailash for real, unfortunately. So we had resort to shitty CGI.
Okay, back to the future.
And for a 10-minute movie, we have a 2-minute opening credit sequence and
2-minute ending.
2 minutes. So that's about 6 minutes of actual movie total. Okay,
now we can talk about the feature-length version.
All right.
So we had our main one, which ran for about 127 pages.
Okay.
Everyone you see here would respawn again, but as their own named personified characters who would not respawn. Okay,
so what was the feature? So what was the feature going to be about? So what's the MacGuffin? Because over here, if the first 2 John Thick movies are canon, they're trying to stop the screening of Sacrificial, which you're watching on your phone. What's the MacGuffin? Is it still the same? Because there was a draft where it was just a Sacrificial.
No, that's written, but I mean,
and it was full of.
Say that. You can flag this shit.
It was full of
No, I actually have...
Mac Lacson's favorite.
You have to fucking edit this shit, dude.
No, just keep it in. Okay, so what's Script Girl, June Seo One, Special Thanks No One.
Worst boy grip.
Wait. Did he actually put Special Thanks No One in Casa?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
In Italian.
In Italian, nice. Yeah. Okay, perfect. John Thick will not return. Hey, you know what? We could have one day made your feature-length version of this, but you definitively closed that book over here.
Because if I do make a feature crime film, it's not going to be John Thick.
Why is John Thick will not return after the end?
Don't they usually will return after the end, though?
Well, I mean, most movies don't have the end anymore.
Fuck you, I want the end.